Hey there, Gemini Sun, Gemini Moon, Gemini Rising. It's Maggie from Moon Directed at the channel where we generally work with the moon to see how we can best utilize it to move our life forward in the most positive way possible. But today we're going to work with the Lenormand just to see. I've been getting some interesting readings. For like the next couple of weeks, basically, is what I was intending. And they're a little heavier than I thought. I was hoping they'd be fun. So hang in there. Let's just see what you get. The first card out is going to have to do with the key to the situation. What is at the center of it? What is at the heart of it? And you have a decision to make, which way you're going to go. There's paths ahead. So let's check in and see what we get here. And hopefully it ends up being helpful and not as dramatic as the last two. All right, so the next card out is going to be about what in the past has been on your mind, that you were secrets you were trying to uncover, information you wanted to come in. We have the letter. So either something came in that revealed information to you, or you were hoping to get a letter, and the secrets in it, maybe you didn't get to see it, maybe you don't know what happened, but maybe you did, because on your mind right now is sunshine. Yes. So I think you're thinking about, what can I do? Which path can I take that's going to bring about the best outcome, the happiness to it? And oh, look at this. In the future, you have emotional abundance. Feeling really good about where things are. And so this letter that came in maybe answered some questions, helped reveal some answers. In the past, you were worried and concerned about loss of stability. Losses, things were happening that were making you feel a little unstable. You were worried about it. The worries, but look in the future. In the future, you have the heart and the position of the heart. So this decision, this crossroad that you're at, that's moving away from what felt unstable, I should say, what felt a little dicey. I think you got some information and now you're like, I know where we're going and it looks great. It really does. In the past, you have the obstacle had to do with either health or a family situation. Something like that was creating the instability. But now you have a very quick change coming. News of a sudden ending, news that is it doesn't look bad from what I'm looking at up here. So I think that a situation that you were worried about, the end has come, it's over, and now moving forward, we have the bear. And the bear is about protective. You're protected. It's a large organization. It could be an ex, could be a mother, but in this, it feels like you're protected. So I feel like there is a family situation or a health situation, and this does not mean a death. It could mean a death. It rarely means a death. This, with being in the writer situation, is news of a sudden ending, though. So it could be, but it brings security. And so I feel like it could be the end of the ending of a health crisis, but not necessarily a death. It could be the ending of a situation where that was very negative within the family, that was creating instability, but now it looks really good moving forward. You got the heart in the heart position, and at the bottom of the deck we have healing. And so I feel like it was a health situation that has suddenly resolved itself, and you're feeling very protected. You're feeling very protected. Or you're feeling protective. So say it was your child. Maybe your child got hurt, but now the situation's getting better, and so you're feeling very protective of them. Trying to see if I see anything else in this. It just looks positive. This looks like a very positive reading, which is nice. All right, so this card right here has to do with what can you do to increase your own personal financial abundance, and it says do the work. It is not enough to dream or pray. You also have to take positive action steps that you are being guided, divinely guided to. Consistently working on your priorities will make them flourish like a lush flower garden. And I feel like this right here, because this could be military, this could be a large company or organization. So maybe that's why all of a sudden you're feeling a lot more stable, because maybe you got a job offer from a very large entity, but you're going to need to go to work. If that is an X in the future, say this is the end of a relationship, because the family tree back here, a sudden ending, it could mean that, it could mean the end of a relationship. Say that happened and now you have an X in the future, you're going to have to do some work to provide for yourself or to cover the expenses or whatever, but I just want you to keep your eye on the prize here, which is you have emotional abundance in the future. You have the heart in the heart house, so you're feeling the love, and you have emotional abundance up here. This is intuition, abundance of intuition, abundance of insight, abundance of emotional satisfaction. So if it ended, I think it was a good thing. All right, so this card has to do with what can you do to bring more emotional abundance into your life. What do you need to do? So you have the cat, which is about being independent, being relaxed and independent. So if it is an ending and you're on your own now, I think it's a good thing. Don't worry about it. Like in the future looks good, so really don't worry about it. And you have live according to your divine essence. This is following your intuition. This is really listening to your higher self. Okay? This is you're going to be fine. Whatever this ending was, the news of the ending, the secret up here is the letter in the secret house or the knowledge house, whatever this is. This could be related to this news of an ending of a situation or whatever. It ends up being really good. So be relaxed about being independent. It would be okay. You're going to heal. The overall energy of this reading is healing. And let's get a little guidance from you about what is your love interest thinking about in regards to you. And you have surrender. At times we must surrender the old before something new enters our life. Let go and all will work out. All right, definitely feeling like it's an end of a relationship. Oh my God, this is 3 readings in a row with end of relationships. That Scorpio full moon might have really have closed the doors on some relationships, stuff that happened. Okay, but I wouldn't worry about it. I mean, and I know I say that like, oh, it didn't hurt. And I'm sure it does. I'm sure it's uncomfortable, except I think you feel relief. Because on your mind right now, you have the news of this ending, and yet what are you thinking about? Seeking out happiness. You're at a crossroads. Choices have to be made. Follow your heart. Lean into the sunshine. Like what makes your soul sing? What sounds really good to you? What, so sometimes we stay in situations out of a sense of loyalty or commitment, right? And really would be better off if we just moved on and let it go. And this one says your love interest is saying just let it go so you can let something new come in. And so maybe this bear really is an ex. I feel like there's a couple things. It could be a job situation for some of you. It could be a family health situation for others of you. This makes 3 situations. And it could be a romantic situation that has ended. But I just really want you to understand that you are protected. That bear is all about protection. You are so protected moving forward. That is your security. That is an action step. You are protected. But remember, you're being advised to do the work. You have to get out there and create your own abundance. You are supposed to be independent. You are supposed to follow your intuition. And you're supposed to let go of the old so something new can come in. And you are being encouraged to allow the healing to happen through forgiveness. This is forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. So, if what you want is your heart to feel whole and healed, you need to forgive the other person for any transgressions, whether this is at a job or in a relationship, a personal relationship. And you need to forgive yourself because sometimes you're like, I should have known better. Okay, If we knew better, we wouldn't have done it. We didn't know better. Maybe the signs were there. Maybe the neon signs were flashing, that don't go, don't go, don't go. But we do it anyway because, because we haven't really learned our lesson yet. So it's part of the process of learning and growing and being human. And so that's okay. Forgive yourself. Forgive your partner in crime. You guys were here to teach each other stuff. And so hopefully you both learned something from all this. And now throw healing and love into the situation and surrender and let go and move on and be independent and do your own work. Keep doing your work because you're the only one you can do any work for anyway, right? All right. Oh, this weekend. Okay. All right. Well, you take care. I will be back to do the weeklies in like a day or two. They take a little more time and energy. And so I just have a little break here while I'm waiting out a storm. And I thought I'd put these together. So it's been fun so far. All right. You take care. We'll talk soon. Forgive yourself and love yourself.